Welcome back to another exciting episode of Cold Waters during the Soviet 1968 campaign in the North Atlantic. So the war is still going kind of poorly for us, although the Soviet army has made some advances into Western Germany. And we'll see if our successes in the Barents Sea can somehow expedite the advance of the Soviet military. Right now we are still here, and we still have our objective to patrol the Barents Sea for targets. But first I want to get away from this Sonus barrier here, so let's do that. There is a submarine force incoming, possibly hunting for us. And we intercepted it. So we have a new sonar contact bearing 96. We're at a depth of 18 meters at a speed of 5 knots. There's a very weak thermal layer at 53 meters. There's a storm with high winds on the surface. Man battle stations.
Товарищ командир, потерян контакт. Последний пилим 096. Сигнал затухает.
Okay, we've lost the contact. Let's go down to 90 meters.
Занять глубину 9-1 метров. Есть, товарищ командир.
And turn towards 96 where we had the contact.
096. Выполняем маневр, товарищ командир. Внимание в отсеках. Объявляется режим тишина.
So yeah, the weather outside is stormy. This means that the ambient noise level is a bit higher than usual, 108 decibels, which will make it harder for us to detect our target, but the target did practically race to this location, so my hope is that whatever it is, it's still going fast and we can pick it up. Anyway, let's prepare torpedoes, because we do not want to be surprised. And let's use some time compression here.
Дифферент 0. Удерживать глубину 9-1 метров. Есть, товарищ командир.
Will I drop deeper than this? Yeah, let's drop a little bit deeper.
Занять глубину 1-2 метров. Есть, товарищ командир.
This gives me a better chance to pick up anything that is below the layer. Now the target could be above the layer, and we will have to change our depth from time to time to make sure that there isn't something directly above us. But for now, we are simply searching, going towards our last reported contact position, staying silent, and we'll see if we can pick them up. So for now, I'll cut the video, and I'll be back with you once I have found the target. So, welcome back. This is unusual in that I have not been able to re-establish contact at all. So I went from, I don't know, around here to here, a few kilometers. No target was detected. So they are probably gone. Or they are so quiet that I'm not sure that I really want to mess with them. That said, I can do now two things. I could try to bang away on active and make lots of noise to attract their attention, which would result in them shooting at me. I would know where they are, but they would be shooting at me. So why would I want that? I don't want that. So I'd rather take the hit to my crew's morale, let's say, and leave the combat. and find another target to sink. This one evaded me. Okay, two dreadnoughts were in the area. And you know what? Leaving them alone isn't so bad. Continue the mission. Okay, we will continue our patrol in the Barents Sea. This has been a really nice episode. Thank you very much. No, I'm just kidding. Don't worry. I'm not making an episode that only lasts a few minutes. You know me. But we will simply patrol the area and hope that our satellites, our airplanes spot some enemies that we can engage. For now, it's very quiet. What is NATO planning to do? There's lots of stuff coming across the North Atlantic Ocean. If we really want to advance this war, then we need to start striking at these targets, at these convoys that are crossing the North Atlantic Ocean. But so far, we are on guard duty in the Barents Sea. Ah, we are getting new orders. Comrade Commander, a radio message has arrived from the Navy Command and it is being decoded. New orders to be issued shortly on this downlink. Let's hear it then. Soviet submarines are hunting. Sources close to the command of the Soviet Navy report a change in priorities in the deployment of submarines during the war at sea. The details are, for obvious reasons, unknown. The Soviet Navy continues to exert a serious influence on the course of the war by intensifying the operations of its submarine forces and shifting the center of gravity of these operations to a new area. It is expected that the successful actions of Soviet boats in this area will allow the USSR to achieve a preponderance in the war at sea. Alright then, so we are doing something. Okay, new orders. According to satellite intelligence, a wolf pack of enemy submarines with cruise missiles on board is preparing to leave their bases in the very near future. Their base in Newport. According to the intelligence report, they may set a course for the Barents Sea area, where they will start wreaking havoc. Find and destroy those enemy submarines. Okay, I have an experienced crew, that's nice to hear. Our people are professionals in their field. The crew demonstrates excellent command of controlled equipment. We have received several proposals to increase the efficiency of the ship's system. This is nice. This gives me all kinds of bonuses. Okay, we will continue on course. So we will be hunting a submarine force that is coming from Newport to the Barents Sea. What's happening? Americans control West Germany. War correspondents in West Germany sent photos of cheering crowds. Since the NATO offensive has beaten back the invasion of the USSR. Let's see. Scenes that resemble those of Allied forces liberating Europe during World War II. Bring hope in Europe. Okay, I don't know what that is supposed to mean. According to analysts, the NATO strategy seems to be generally successful. Military experts argue that Atlantic dominance is in NATO's hands, as US Navy officials report positive results in recent talks with the Soviets. Uh-oh. Yeah, they recaptured Western Germany. This is all very bad for us. So these boats are probably going into the Barents Sea, but I don't think these are our targets. This is our target. These submarines are there to clear the way for this. So I need to evade this and wait for that. That will be difficult. It passed. Oh, no, 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 no. Get away from me. Don't know how you picked me up, but we are not playing that game. Okay. This is my target. Come to me. There we go. We have a new sonar contact, bearing 20. We are at a depth of 18 meters, at a speed of 5 knots. No surface duct, no thermal layer. All hands man battle stations. It's about time that we strike back at these NATO forces.
Внимание в отсеках. Объявляется режим тишина.
So what are we dealing with? What is Sierra 1? Dolphin? Is Sierra 1 even a submarine? I'm not so sure. It could be a ship. Periscope depth.
1-2 метров. Есть, товарищ командир.
Raise the ESM mast. Come on.
Поднять мачту пеленгатора.
No radar on the surface.
Дифферент 0. Удерживать глубину. 1-2 метров. Есть, товарищ командир.
So, target is on bearing 348. Yeah.
Товарищ командир, новый акустический контакт. Пилинг 2-8-5.
But we have a Sierra 2. What is Sierra 2? It's on bearing 285. Nothing to see out there. So this might be our target. Let's see if we can identify this. I'm not sure what this is, but I don't think it's a submarine. Could be a partisan. So another freighter. Actually, let me pop my radar.
Поднять мачту радара. Товарищ командир, отметка на радаре. Пелинг 2-9-7.
Two more freighters in the area.
Пелинг 2-8-6.
So where exactly are the submarines?
Занять глубину 7-6 метров. Есть, товарищ командир.
Sierra 4, that's a submarine. That has to be a submarine. Barbel? Could be a barbel.
Товарищ командир, докладываю гидроакустику.
Let's classify it as such.
Сьерра-4. Опознан как подводная лодка.
Should we close the distance? Let's turn in.
Циркуляция на курс 2-2-0. командир. Занять глубину 1,07 метров. Есть, товарищ командир.
Now the Babel does not have any cruise missiles. This could be our target's escort. We'll have to make sure. I'll use some time compression to speed this up.
Возобновлен контакт Эллинг 298. Дифферент 0. Удерживать глубину 1,07 метров. Есть, товарищ командир.
Okay. We have the Babel.
Товарищ командир,
We lost the
потерян
Babel.
контакт. Последний пилинг 213. Сигнал затухает.
But I know its course and its last position. So I'll keep going like this and I'll hope to be able to get into its baffles. Let's keep going and see what happens.
Возобновлен контакт Эллинг 210.
We established contact. And we got it again. It's going at a speed of 15 knots. Wow. He's making a lot of noise that way. And he turned towards us.
Товарищ командир, докладывает
And he's cavitating.
4 комментирует.
What is he doing? Now he's going at a speed of 3 knots. He slowed way down. I think he suspects that something is here. He's changing his speed a lot though. Maybe he's just... Well, I don't know what he's doing. Sierra 5.
8, 6. Выполняем маневр, товарищ командир.
We have a Sierra 5. This is a close one. This is it, Valiant.
Товарищ командир, докладывает гидроакустик. Сиерра 5. Опознан как подводная лодка.
This is also not a submarine armed with cruise missiles. Maybe this is not my target after all. Difficult.
Командир, маневр выполнен. Идем заданным курсом.
This is very difficult now. We'll keep going this way. See if we can get a good look at the Valiant. Yeah, there it is. The Valiant actually has a towed array. Babel, yeah. That means even if we can get behind the Valiant, it's still going to hear the torpedo. Do I want to engage? Let me have a look at something. I cannot review my orders. This is a difficult one. Do I engage or do I keep my distance? I don't think this is my target. That's the problem. And I have a limited amount of torpedoes on board. For now, let's keep closing in. The Valiant is close to the surface for whatever reason. Do I want to be between them or do I want to be behind them? The answer is obviously behind them. We are turning.
6, 9. Выполняем маневр, товарищ командир. Командир, маневр выполнен. Идем заданным курсом.
All this gives me time to think of a plan. The problem is the towed sonar of the Valiant. I cannot get behind it and then speed up to catch them. I can't do that, that doesn't work. So let's turn back. The problem I'm facing right now is...
Товарищ командир, потерян контакт. Последний пилим. Командир, маневр выполнен. Идем зеленым курсом.
The problem I'm facing right now is this doesn't look like my target, but it still could be my target. And if that's the case, then I need to take them out. Ah, screwed. Valiant. Fire the torpedo. Is he still on the surface? No, he's gone way down. Interesting. We'll stay at this depth and we'll fire. So we will fire like this. And we will engage the barbel at a later time because it's much further away. My torpedo is gone. Turning this way. Ambient noise is 81 decibels in the water, so I don't know. I think they should have picked up this torpedo launch. Maybe not the barbel, but the Valiant should have. Ah, there we go. Torpedo in the water. The Valiant is the Valiant is too deep to launch torpedoes. Oh, you poor idiot. It's coming up though. We do not have reloads, do we? This is bad. Okay. My torpedo is going straight for the target. This is good. And I don't think that the target really knows where I am. So my goal right now is to take out the Valiant, which will enable me to deal with the barbel much easier. And I hope that I can take out the Valiant with only one torpedo. That would be ideal. But we'll see. Thankfully it's not getting out of the search cone of the torpedo. And the torpedo should go active any moment now. Come on. Go active. Go here. There we go. Yeah. Perfect. My torpedo is going after this countermeasure. Now I think the Valiant did counter-launch, but I'm not sure where that torpedo went. We'll see what happens. For now, this torpedo... Oh, it's going really deep. I hope my torpedo doesn't detonate due to the depth. Valiant is in a perfect position to exploit the torpedoes run on the countermeasure. Now the torpedo is coming up again, awesome. And the submarine is staying right above it. That's how it's done. Okay, I'm dealing with a good captain here. Not good for me. He's currently running on the surface. Still no contact on the counter launch. They deployed a new noisemaker, which will draw this torpedo up, I think. No, the torpedo is staying deep. It did not pick up that countermeasure. It's staying on this one. This is not so good. Let's see what happens. What's the submarine doing? It's really deep. Where is it? I cannot see it. But it deployed a new countermeasure down there. So this is where my torpedo will go. There it is. In the shadows. So the Epic mod added some really nice deep water effects to Cold Waters. As you can see, the deeper you go, the darker it gets, and it gets really, really dark down here. Ah, the torpedo now has a chance to pick up the submarine. But nah, no dice. Submarine did just that what it should do and turned around. It's continuing to turn and to stay out of my search cone. Nice job, really. What is the torpedo going for? Another countermeasure. No dice. Okay, this is not going to work, I can see that. So what we are doing now is we are shooting another torpedo. And before we do that, we are coming up. This torpedo is going upwards, but the barbel is going downwards. Okay. Well, at least I'm not afraid that my torpedo is going to implode every moment. I doubt it will pick up the submarine, but who knows, it might. It might just do it. Noisemaker deployed down there. And the submarine is turning. Yeah, I think I need to deploy another torpedo into this. We'll use one of the 400mm torpedoes. And fire. Reload immediately. Maybe you noticed I waited until the Valiant was facing away from me to fire the torpedo. So again, he has no chance to hear the launch transient and to know where this is coming from. And the barbel is still running for its life. My torpedo is still not hitting. It might pick it up now after turning around. And with the second torpedo incoming, this submarine is going to have a hard time. There we go. Acquired the noisemaker down here. required some noisemaker, although I'm not sure which one. Okay. Torpedo's turning around. No chance to pick up the submarine. It might do so now, however. Come on. Did the submarine make a mistake? Turn sharper, Torpedo. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's a hit. The Barbel is hit. Barbel. Excuse me. The Valiant. The Valiant is hit. Still alive, though. Still alive. But they are definitely in trouble. They are at a very great depth. And they certainly have flooding. So now the question is, does he have enough buoyancy left to get back to the surface? And can he still maintain this incredible speed of 29 knots? The Valiant has a top speed, yeah, that's the top speed, 29 knots. Not bad. And he's coming up. He's coming up and he did not slow down due to this hit. That's a little bit sad, but I'm confident that my torpedo can do all kinds of mean stuff to this submarine. It is damaged. I don't think it is performing depth changes at the speed that it could do earlier. You can see that it's much slower in changing its depth. So this could work well to my advantage. Okay. We will now begin to close in. Sierra 6. And Sierra 6 is pinging. This is interesting. We lost Sierra 6. Active. Sierra 6. What are you? Oberon SSK. Is this my target? What is an Oberon class SSK? I'm not sure. It's down there, however. Past the Valiant. My torpedo is still going after countermeasures. I need to finish off this Valiant. I need to know what the Oberon is. Oberon. Okay, I don't think the Oberon is my target. I don't think so. But this means I'm fighting 3 submarines here. What is my torpedo doing? Will he pick up the Valiant? Or will I have to fire another torpedo? I'm really starting to run out of those. it's turning to the right. Bad luck. The Valiant might get far enough away from my from my torpedo, so that it doesn't pick it up anymore. It did, however, drop another countermeasure, so we'll see. Conditions: the Oberon is up on the Valiant is up on the surface. Yeah, my torpedo is not picking up the Valiant anymore. Let's see what happens when it comes back, though. Yeah, it's coming back towards the torpedo. Thank you very much, Valiant. I think... No, it's turning away again. The torpedo will not pick it up. I need to fire another one. Or do I? Nah, the torpedo has got this. It picked up the new countermeasure. Let's wait and see. And keep closing. I don't have enough torpedoes for all this. There it is, up there. The torpedo is directly below it. He's good. I have to give him that. These NATO captains so far are doing their job very well. I'll just have to see if my torpedo is able to pick the Valiant up again. There's a new noisemaker in the water. My torpedo is going for it. The Valiant is doing some serious evading here. But I don't think it can evade for much longer. My torpedo detonated. Let's fire another one. There we go. Give the Valiant something to think about. The Valiant is counter-launching. So I possibly need... Ah, no, it's not. Let's stay in fact at this depth. Let's reload the tube. And let's hope that this torpedo can actually hit the Valiant. If I wasn't so short on torpedoes, I would fire two. One after the other, so that the Valiant has to dodge two torpedoes instead of only one. That would make it significantly harder for the Valiant. But we'll see. Maybe this torpedo will work. These 400mm torpedoes are not as fast as their bigger brothers. There's a torpedo in the water down here, possibly deployed by the Oberon. Let's see, this could actually go very, very wrong. We'll see. And my torpedo might miss. Let's see what the Valiant does. It should go active any moment. Yeah, there we go, torpedo is active. Valiant, do me the favor and
Возобновлен контакт Пелинг 138.
Drop a countermeasure right about now. That would help. But I think the Valiant is out of countermeasures. Oh yeah, a left turn. Nice one, thank you. That will make sure that the torpedo acquires. Let's look at my torpedo. Come on, acquire! Oh damn. My torpedo is not going to acquire anything.
Товарищ командир, потерян контакт. Последний Пелинг 138. Сигнал затухает.
The Valiant must have been just outside of its search cone.
138.
Very unfortunate. I will have to fire one of these, will I? Now let's fire one more. My main problem is that the Valiant is still going so fast. This is really screwing me over. Jesus Christ, he's... You know what? We have to make sure that we hit.
Установить ход 1-0. Взлом есть, товарищ. Установить ход 2-0. Товарищ командир, докладываю гидроакустик. Мы кавитируем. Товарищ командир, кавитация прекратилась. Обычный ход.
I have to get as close to the Valiant as possible. He's going at 29 knots. This is a fast submarine here. But I will fire this torpedo.
Командир, маневр выполнен. Идем заданным курсом.
And it will be very successful.
Циркуляция на курс 038. Выполняем маневр, товарищ командир.
Distance 900 meters. He's at a similar depth. So...
Командир, маневр.
Yeah, this is the time to fire. Slow down.
0. Взлом есть, товарищ командир.
Come on, there we go. Oh, I didn't intend to do that actually. Oh. That was a mistake. Let's see what the Valiant will do.
Установить ход 5. Взлом есть, товарищ командир.
The Valiant is going fast. I mean seriously fast.
Возобновлен контакт Пелинг 263.
He's getting the hell out of here. And if I want to hit him, I already need to do some pretty drastic stuff here. He's keeping such a high speed. Nah, he's not dropping countermeasures, he's simply out of here. Should I fire or should I not? No zigzag. Straight running. Like... Should I just let him go? Nah. We are not letting him go.
Второй, при.
Torpedo away after him.
Установить ход. Товарищ командир, докладываю гидроакустик. Мы кавитируем. Руль лево на борт. Циркуляция на курс 001. Выполняем маневр, товарищ командир.
So my torpedo has to play some serious catch-up with this Valiant. My torpedo is faster though. We'll see if this works.
Маневр выполнен. Идем заданным курсом.
There it is. I can see the shadow in the water.
Сигнал затухает.
If this torpedo can acquire, the Valiant is toast. I think he has expended all his countermeasures. And he can't run forever. torpedo has activated. And the Valiant is coming back up towards the surface. This really should give the torpedo an opportunity. Come on, little torpedo. But I don't... The Valiant might actually be outside of its search cone. In that case, this torpedo will miss. We'll see. Now is the moment of truth. Will the torpedo acquire the target or not? I don't think it will. No, the target is just outside of the search cone. I aimed the There we go! There we go, he started cavitating and the torpedo picked up on it. This thing is toast. There's no way he can escape this torpedo. He's gone. He slowed down for a moment and is now speeding back up again. But yeah, this is all in vain. The torpedo will turn around and reacquire. I will turn this way. Yeah, and the torpedo should reacquire any second now. For some reason it went... Yeah, there we go. Torpedo reacquired. Valiant is running for the surface. It will manage to evade again. Most likely. But the torpedo will now turn around and that will be it. I don't think he'll manage another such maneuver. He even started cavitating again, so yeah, he's done for. Nah, the torpedo did not reacquire. However, it's just a question of time, and I don't think the Valiant will be able to evade this torpedo until the fuel runs out. There it is. Yeah, torpedoes reacquired. There we go. This will be it. The Valiant has put up a valiant fight, but yeah, it was just a question of time. Aww. You lucky bastard. I'm amazed that he's able to do such things with this hole in his side. But yeah, alright. The torpedo will get him eventually. There's no way he can keep doing this. And I am still sailing around here, keeping an eye on the Valiant.
Товарищ
And on the
командир,
torpedo.
потерян контакт. Последний пилим. 1, 5, 9. Сигнал затухает.
After the Valiant has been sunk, I will hunt down... Well, I don't know, maybe I'll end the engagement there because I have 3 torpedoes left and that's it.
Возобновлен контакт пилим. 1, 6, 0.
At the same time though, the Oberon is definitely gunning for me, so I might go and take it out.
Товарищ командир, потерян контакт. Последний пилим. 1, 6, 0.
So my
Сигнал
torpedoes
затухает.
should now reacquire the target. There we go. Target has been acquired. Torpedo is homing in. The target is diving like crazy. So I don't know, he might again evade the torpedo. The angle is not good for me. Yeah, bad angle. But the torpedo will turn around and... Nah, he went below the torpedo. He's good. I mean, he's really good. This is awesome to see. Decent AI. Evading for all that they are worth. But yeah, when the torpedo comes around, it will definitely reacquire the target. And it will follow it to the surface. And I hope that will be it then. Yeah, it's going for the bubble here. But now it acquired the submarine. Yeah, this will be it. This will be it. I think this will be it. The torpedo... Ah, it's coming from bad angle. Nah, he will evade again. I don't believe it. But the torpedo is turning around. And it will immediately reacquire. And that should be it then. Come on. Turn around faster. My god. Now he's again diving below the torpedo. I cannot believe this. Torpedo is going in towards it. Oh, that... Oh! Almost. But that was that. A very dangerous enemy vanquished. Nice. There's a torpedo incoming. Fired by the Oberon.
Установить ход. 1-5. Взлом. Есть, товарищ командир.
Yeah, we will close distance with the Oberon.
Командир, скорость хода. 1-5. Взлом.
And then we will teach him a lesson. Let's use some time.
Товарищ командир, командир, маневр выполнен. Идем заданным курсом.
That should be enough to get me out of the torpedoes. Search car.
Руль лево на борт. Циркуляция на курс. 1, 5, 7. Выполняем маневр, товарищ командир.
Now let's hunt the Oberon. Okay, I don't want to go in blind.
Переключаюсь на активный поиск, товарищ командир.
So we are using our active sonar to pin down the Oberon. I believe he has fired a torpedo. That's fine though. Range to target 7 kilometers, that's a lot. We need to get way closer. We have only 3 torpedoes left and I want to ensure a hit. After this engagement we will definitely have to go back to port to rearm. turn.
Право на борт. Циркуляция на курс 194. Выполняем маневр, товарищ командир.
Mark 8 torpedoes, are these wire guided? No, of course not. The Mark 20. Passive acoustic homing torpedo. I don't think this is wire guided. In that case,
Командир, маневр выполнен. Идем
we just need to
курсом.
change course slightly and the Oberon cannot hit us. Which I absolutely like. So now we have its position, now we need to run in.
Установить ход 2-0. Узлов. Есть, товарищ командир.
We will be aggressive now.
Командир, скорость хода 2-0. Узлов.
Let's have a look at the Oberon. This thing... I don't know, it looks weird. This is something old. I don't know much about the Oberon class, but this has to be some kind of late World War... Oh, no, not late World War II. Just post World War II, something like that. Yeah, this... Not, the whole thing screams early 50s. And then look at this. This here, late 60s. You are screwed, Oberon. I'll use some time compression while we close in.
Товарищ командир, потерян контакт. Последний пилим 1-4-7. Сигнал затухает.
We lost the Oberon for a moment, but no problems there. Range 5 kilometers. There are torpedoes. Yeah, he fired the spread, but they absolutely missed. So now we will turn again to evade any salvo that he fired in this direction.
Выполняем маневр, товарищ командир.
And just keep closing until we are in a position to shoot a big fat torpedo at him. He's going very slow. His top speed is 17 knots, yeah, another indication that this is late 40s, early 50s tech. Okay, he fired more torpedoes. Where are they going? They are going straight for me. They will not hit.
Товарищ командир, докладываю гидроакустик. Мы
I
кавитируем.
don't care that I'm cavitating right now.
Командир,
Now, are those
скорость хода
torpedoes circle around us or
2-0.
not?
Узлов.
Okay, turn in towards the
Право
Oberon.
циркуляция на курс 195.
More torpedoes in the water.
Выполняем маневр, товарищ командир. Командир, маневр выполнен.
Yeah, one of them is a circle runner.
Циркуляция на курс 167. Выполняем маневр, товарищ командир.
I'll make him spend his torpedoes and then I'll close in for the kill. Although closing in for the kill might be appropriate right now.
2-5-1. Выполняем маневр, товарищ командир.
Come up to 76 meters. We are doing this now. Go slow.
Установить ход 1-0. Узлов. Есть, товарищ командир.
This is the Oberon. You are done, my
Командир,
friend.
скорость хода 1-0. Узлов.
You are so done.
Внимание в отсеках. Объявляется режим тишина.
Командир, маневр выполнен. Идем заданным курсом.
Yeah, my torpedo is going.
Дефият 0. Удерживать глубину 7.
There's the Oberon.
метров. Есть, товарищ командир.
with basically no defense against this, apart from countermeasures. There we go. Target has been acquired. Torpedo is homing in. This overrun is toast. Not even countermeasures.
Товарищ командир, потерян контакт. Сиера 6. Последний пилим 267. Подтверждаю попадание.
And
Контакт
that was a
исчез.
really nice hit. That was enough to take it out.
Внимание в отсеках. Объявляется режим тишина.
Let's turn around and see if we can pick up the barbel again, otherwise we will leave combat. There we go.
Переключаюсь на пассивный поиск, товарищ командир.
There's no barbel anymore in the area. He ran. And I can't fault him for that. Now we only need to wait for the weapons to detonate. Yeah, that's it. And that will be... Oh, we still have weapons nearby. Where? We still have weapons nearby. Where though? I don't see any on my map. Okay, we'll use a little bit of time compression. Nah, still nearby.
Внимание в отсеках. Отбой режим тишина.
Just heading away from wherever this weapon is. Probably somewhere behind me. One of the last torpedoes he fired. And there we go, we can leave the combat. Let's do that. So, the barbel escaped, we sunk a Valiant and we sunk an Overrun. We gained some experience. That was my target. So the decision to attack was the right one. Great job, you were able to ensure the safe movement of our ships in this area. Await new orders. Convoys are protected. Incidents involving attacks on transatlantic convoys by hostile submarines in and around Barents Sea have rapidly decreased. An anonymous representative offered to increase the volume of Soviet submarine operations in the area as a reason, maybe? But at the same time, Moscow refused such demands, that's not a demand. Without the threat of attack from submarines, transatlantic crossings become more efficient and suffer fewer losses. If this improved flow of supplies and military supplies is sustained, the Soviet forces will be able to engage up to the Iron Curtain. Nice. And this is our new mission. Immediately return to port, this is Murmansk, for repairs and replenishment of the arsenal. Arrive at Murmansk for repairs and resupply. Avoid detection, yada yada. Okay, so we are going back to port. Which is fine, since the port is not far away. And there we are. 24 days at war. Almost a month already. 2 accomplished missions. 181, almost 182,000 tons sunk. Nice. After a successful patrol, you watch how the mooring lines drag on the shore of the pier, telling you you are here and at home. Now you are safe and you can relax a little. The world may be at war, but sunny skies and the light breeze above the home port whisper about a short-term peace. And we have a new mission. A deserter who left the eastern Norwegian Sea and contacted NATO forces poses a threat to our fatherland. Recent intelligence reports indicate that the deserter is planning to head to Newport. Your orders are to intercept and destroy the traitor. He left the eastern Norwegian Sea and is going towards Newport. Okay. But for now, let's have a look at our crew. So, our experienced navigation crew is able to perform the target motion analysis at 104% speed. The periscope auto position error has been reduced to only be 80%. Periscope auto position speed is 104%. Our tube reload is 3 seconds faster. And our noisemaker reload also 3 seconds faster. Our system repair speed is at 104%, our water pumping speed is increased by 4%, and our self-noise reduction by 1 decibel is also a nice thing. Our third-class specialist radio operator has increased our radar range by 4 kilometers and reduced the signal noise from speed by 10%. Nice. Okay, let's rearm. Now I want another decoy. Absolutely. I also want full stores of our vertical launch system. Then I want to have 2 of these, mainly as self-defense. 2 waycoming torpedoes. And let's take 4 SCT-40 torpedoes. And let's take 6 SCT-65 torpedoes. Then let's reload one of the tubes for self-defense. And this is my loadout for this operation. There is no damage systems. Everything is fine. So this is 18 hours in port. Yeah, that's fine. Cast off. We will end the episode here. Again, it's been a long one. And our next mission will be to hunt down this traitor, who is sailing from the Norwegian Sea towards Newport. So we might have to go through the Danish Strait and evade NATO forces along the way. We'll see how that goes. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, write them into the comments. And I already look forward to the next episode, and I hope so do you. Goodbye.